Alright guys, today I'm going to be installing the white line strut tower brace onto my 2006 Outback. So here's the parts. We have the bar, the end plates. I'm going to go ahead and start by taking off the 3 nuts on each side of the strut. On this car they're aftermarket struts, so these are 13, but I believe OEM are 12. So we're just going to go ahead and remove those 3 and then we'll do both sides. So now that we have those 3 nuts off, I'm going to go ahead and install this end plate. And it's going to go just like that over the factory studs. And we're going to put these nuts on. Okay, now that we have the end plates all locked in, we're going to go ahead and loosen them just a little bit. This is just so that way we have a little bit of play. We originally tightened them down first, so it'll kind of bend itself into place and verify fitment. But now we're going to loosen it up just a little bit so it has enough room to wiggle, and then we're going to install this bar. Alright, so now that we loosen these, you guys can tell a little bit of play now on both sides. And now what we're going to do is thread these onto the strut bar, like so, but don't lock them in. And then just get them to about the right length, so that way we can fit them in both these holes. On the NA Outbacks, you will have to make a little bit of adjustments to the AC lines on both sides so that we can have it for clearance. So we have these all secured in here now. We did not lock these down yet, but just so you guys can see, you have to make some adjustments here. So I probably have to bend that a little bit more out of the way so that way it doesn't rub in at all. Other side is okay. And now we're going to go ahead and tighten each end plate, and then we're going to go ahead and tighten the bar. And then we'll adjust this. Alright guys, so everything is tight, ready to go. I bent everything that needed to be bent or re-secured, so we should be good there. Now let's take it out on the road and see if we actually feel a difference. Mind you, this car is on stock suspension, aside from the adjustable white line arms that we installed a couple weeks ago now. So let's see if it makes a difference on stock suspension right before we put on the coilovers. Alright, so first impressions with everything installed. Again, this is the white line front strut tower brace. I have to say, it is a little bit noticeable. You can feel a little bit more, a little less sway coming in from when you go inside the side. I mean, this is just little city driving or little neighborhood driving, so you're not going to get a real good feel about it, especially with really low speeds. But it is a little noticeable. I forgot exactly how much it costs, but I will link a description. I will put a link in the description down below that you guys can check out if you'd like to purchase this. I believe it fits the Legacy and Outback, both XT and obviously non-turbo. But yeah, it is a little bit noticeable while driving around. Again, we are on stock suspension, so you're not going to get the complete feel of how rigid it really makes the car. But again, it is a pretty good mod to start out with. Now, I wanted to make this video just to install, or just to show each individual install we do, and really give me a feel of how much each part can really change the car and how it handles. Again, when you're installing this for yourself, make sure you guys pay attention to the AC lines. At least if it's an NA, I don't remember in the description of the actual part itself. It will tell you what to look out for with XT or NA models, and you will have, like in this car, you had to adjust the AC lines to make sure it fits, and I got it to fit fine. Fitment was good, so you don't really need too much knowledge to install a part like this. It does come with instructions, so if you guys want to watch this video and want to see instructions for yourself, it does come with instructions. But yeah, just as far as little neighborhood driving goes, it feels pretty good. I don't notice any excessive vibrations or Obviously, it's not going to make any noises, so it handles pretty nice. You can tell a little bit, especially on like the turns, that it is a little bit stiffer up front. I will be installing the rear sway bars and rear strut tower brace, and that'll come shortly after the coilover install. And I'll be making a video with each one, so that way we can kind of tell the differences and see how each part again will affect the car after installing. So let's take the car back to the house, and I promise you guys a wheel reveal. So let's go ahead and head back, and I'll show you guys the complete setup. All right, so after a successful install and test drive, let's go ahead and show you guys the new wheels that we got for the Outback. So without further ado, here are the wheels. We went with ESR CS1s, and honestly, I've seen these, well, probably like the real version of these wheels on another car, not an Outback, and fell in love with them. I love the style. These are 18 by 8.5 plus 30, wrapped in Firehawk Firestone Indy 500 tires. The setup here, for just a little bit of stretch, we are at a 225/40, and I absolutely love the way these wheels look. I have been ceramic coated by my buddy Chris. I'll link a description. I'll link his profile in the description down below. But yeah, I love these wheels, and I'm really excited to install them. So hopefully we should be able to install these wheels hopefully next weekend. I want to say we're just waiting on the coilovers to come in, and I'm not really sure when those should be here, but hopefully within the next few days we'll see them, and I'll keep you guys posted on my Instagram. Alright guys, thanks again for watching this video. No other house updates at the moment. I'll make sure to make another video about that, try to give you guys a little bit of the progress with everything going on. So yeah, nothing new on that yet, waiting for some pre-approval paperwork, and that's pretty much it. So again, if you guys like this video, go ahead, subscribe, comment down below, leave a like. It really helps me out. Follow on Instagram, and that's pretty much it. So I will see you guys in the next one.